Probably truthfully within the last year, if I'm being honest. So that's at the age of 21. That's at the age of 32, 33. And I think for a lot of my life, I was like, oh, this is who I am. And maybe I genuinely was that person, but I've just changed and evolved so much. I really do feel right now I'm the most me I've ever been. And I think that's because I've done the work. For most of my life, I never put too much thought into the type of person I want to be. I never really dissected some of the trauma I went through. I never really addressed any of the heartache I went through. And I think that's because as a kid, you're so busy getting good grades and focusing on your career and all the things that everyone wants you to do that you don't think like, am I happy? Do I like what I'm doing? Do I actually want this job? What about what I need? And as an adult, I finally just paused and thought, no, I'm gonna do the work and I'm gonna build a foundation for my life and really figure out who I wanna be and what I value. And so I just have such a clear idea of what I want my life to be right now. As a kid, you really couldn't tell me how to dress. I was like, I'm going to wear this Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson t-shirt forever, if I could. I don't care. I'm going to wear these jeans, I'm gonna wear this funky, I don't wanna wear all these things because I'm comfortable and I feel confident, even if they're not acceptable, especially in Indian culture, if they're not acceptable. And then I think I got a little older and I got into this industry and I moved to LA and I was kind of encouraged, like, you should kind of wear that tight dress. And you definitely have to wear the heels because if you want to be taken seriously, you gotta wear heels. And it was a few red carpets in where I was like, my ankles are gonna break and I'm not acting like myself and I'm not having fun and I'm not enjoying the fruits of my labor. So I've come full circle now and now I can say, I will only wear things I feel great in. If I put something on, I'm like, there's absolutely no way I feel like myself, I just won't do it. And so I wear the sneakers and I wear the clothes that make me feel awesome and I think everyone should do the same thing. My most favorite outfit ever that I've ever worn is actually one that no one has seen yet because it's banked on a show that's gonna come out, but it's full of tassels and I felt like a rock star cowgirl and I wanna be buried in that outfit. Let it be known. I'm working on my will, it's not done yet, but this serves that purpose. If anything happens to me, I want to be buried in the tassel outfit. Let it be known. You know what I'm having right now? Fun. And I know that sounds very simple, but it has not been simple for me. I think for a lot of my life, I had one definition of success, and it was you gotta hustle 24/7, just like your parents did. You gotta have that immigrant hustle. You have to pull the all-nighters. You have to hit the numbers, hit the stats, hit the views, get the subscribers, get the achievements, get the accolades, get the salary, get the money, get the house. All that stuff is great and cool, and listen, I regret none of it, and I don't think I was wrong. Where I do think I was a little incorrect was that I only thought that was the only way to do things. And while I still want all those things and will work towards those things, I also want to have fun, and I want to have mental health, and I want to sleep at night, and I want to have friendships. And so after everything I do, like literally after this shoot, I'm going to go and sit in my car and I'm going to think, did you have fun? You did? Then it was successful. I want to have fun. Ooh, a show or a movie that is underrated. Okay, I'll start with the movie. There's a movie called Plan B. I don't know if anyone has heard of it. The lead is brown, no big deal. But it is such a good movie. Not only is it so funny, but the commentary is so good. It's about this girl who gets knocked up and she needs a Plan B pill, but she lives in a state where like there's all these conscientious laws, if that's what it's called, where people like can forbid her from getting it's so messed up, but it's such a good way to deliver an important message because it's so funny. So definitely Plan B. And a show. I'll have to think about this for a second. I can't lie in my answers. This is a new thing I'm doing. Because I've lied for so many years. I'm kidding. A show that I really, really, really like. But you see, the underrated part makes it hard because I could say Ted Lasso, but who underrates Ted Lasso? No one. Everyone loves that. Kate Winslet show, Mayor of Easttown, also very, very, very good.
I kind of feel like you should just name 10 shows that you love right now. I feel like I'm putting too much pressure on you.
Ted Lasso, Ozark, Mayor of Easttown. I love Big Mouth because I was like, this is what sex is? I was never taught. Literally, I've learned a lot from that show. Yellow Jackets, Euphoria. You know what I just watched? I watched it in 2 days and I was like, this is interesting. The Woman Across the Street from the Girl in the Window. I think that's the name of it. It's a long name, but it's a parody show, and that was also lovely to watch. That was the most stressful question I've been asked. Never have I ever! Oh, frig! Never have I ever is the show. Because you know what? Although it was #1 in 30 countries, no big deal. I'm still gonna say it's underrated in the sense of like, why is there only one? And still there will probably be only one for a long time. And I'm sure if anyone else tries to pitch a show about a South Asian teenager, they're gonna be like, but there's never. No, we need so many more shows like that with that type of cast. So I'm gonna say never have I ever.